Wow, that is genuinely really weird. I'm gonna get you pregnant. What kind of solution is that? I don't understand. When her ex made her feel worthless and treated her terribly. So she gets 3 new boyfriends that promise to love her forever. What a diva. I love the concept of being held hostage and being force-fed pancakes. That's actually nasty. I don't wanna do this anymore. I don't think of it. So hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica Laylah, and welcome to literally the most obscure series on the internet. This is a series that I haven't really seen other people do. This is kind of unique to my channel. It's a series dedicated to weird Instagram accounts. Now that might sound strange, but let's have a conversation about it first. So, we've covered POV stories. Your eyes widened. We covered some Bucky fan fiction. November 22nd, 1963. Target, John F. Kennedy. Mission successful. No witnesses. Oh my gosh! He killed John F. Kennedy! We even covered an acting account. He's screaming again. There's a lot of accounts on Instagram that pop up because I make these videos that are very strange. Usually they're poorly written stories or just things that don't really make sense. So I have come across another one this fine day. So this is an account that I guess would fall under the category of booktok, which in case you don't know what that is, on TikTok, kind of a genre of content where people can discover books. You know, they'll give like a short synopsis and a reel, and that piques people's interest, so they go and seek out the book. Now, booktok, I'm not a huge fan of because a lot of it kind of pushes consumerism and poor storytelling, and this account kind of falls under that. So this account is unique in that the person running this account is posting about the stories that they write and publish. We're gonna keep it anonymous. What? Purely because I don't want to make it seem like I'm harassing or bullying these individuals. I'm not going to give out the names of the books either. A precursor I say to every single one of these videos is if you are into these things, that's totally fine. But I'm not. And there's a lot of people who aren't as well. So let me give you a sample post so you know what we're talking about. She cancels her date with him because she's too shy. Him sneaking into her bathroom and growling into her used towels. And most people are violently confused by this one. My fault for having a phone at this point. I'm crying, what does this even mean? You know what, I choose the bear too. So this is what we're dealing with tonight. When she bakes cookies for him, but he just makes fun of her until she cries. Then moments later, he listens in horror as she's hit by a car. That was a plot twist I didn't see coming. She meets him for the first time and wonders why he's so possessive. Then finding his secret sketchbook full of her drawings of her. How would he know what that looked like? If this is the first time that they're meeting. Wow, that is genuinely really weird. I also don't know if these books are like about alphas and omegas and She gets a bad feeling and tries to leave town, but suddenly her car won't start. Her stalker wrecked it, so she can't escape him. Another very common thing about all these accounts we cover is that they're very much romanticizing literal crimes. Stalking, murdering, harassment, even assaults, underage stuff. Like, there's a plethora of people who are into this, and I just personally don't get it. It's not that I'm judging people, but like, what? When her ex made her feel worthless and treated her terribly. So she gets 3 new boyfriends that promise to love her forever. What a diva. Could you imagine dating 3 men though? Like, that is nightmare material. When her crush leaves his jacket at her place, for biting it and having fun with it and returning it to him stained. Who would do that? No. That's actually nasty. I don't wanna do this anymore. I don't think of it. When he's convinced they're soulmates, but doesn't know how to tell her. So he breaks into her house and fills her fridge with expensive cheese. Hey, in this economy, I would not mind that. Would this work on you? Cause low-key I think it would work on me. Oh, another cheese one, okay. She comes home and sees her fridge is suddenly full of expensive artisan cheeses. The killer in love with her was worried she wasn't eating enough. Why's he gotta be a killer? Why can't it just be a nice man breaking into my house and giving me cheese? What else would be on that list of food that you'd be like, you know, he's a killer and he's breaking into my house and leaving food, but he's leaving me this. Like, what else would be on the list that you'd be like, I can live with this? Because a lot of people are like, wine, I don't drink. Okay, I'm better than you. Okay. I'm trying to think. You know, I'm a drink girl, non-alcoholic, so if you leave, like, a bunch of juices, hey, keep breaking in, keep doing you, I don't care. She tells her obsessive boyfriend they're breaking up, and he unalives her bully. Sorry, sweetheart, this is a two-person decision now, and I vote no. What? Why is someone innocent always dying in all of these stories? Someone innocent is literally always oh. She's going through a bad breakup, so she takes a vacation to a bed and breakfast owned by 3 hot foster brothers. All 3 of them have been secretly in love with her for years. So, they're foster brothers? Is this so that we're not playing, like, the incest angle? Wait! She is going through a breakup, so she takes a vacation, but all 3 of these men have been in love with her for years? I don't... I understand there's probably larger context within the actual story. I'm not gonna buy this person's stories, okay? That makes no sense. Have they been stalking her? Probably, that's the theme for this account, so. She comes to him for help, but he just laughs at her until she cries. When he goes outside, he sees she's been hit by a car. This is probably part of the same story. Well, no, what was the previous one? She baked him cookies? Why is she always dying? Why is the female character always being killed? And always by a car, too. As a storyteller, is this just what they're into? Maybe. I don't get it. You do you, I guess. Whoa! She opens up to her stalker about how lonely she's been since she lost her family in a car crash. He promises to get her pregnant. I don't know if that's the solution we think it is. There's a spider on my wall crawling towards me. I'd strongly prefer you not come this way, but it appears you are. Give me a moment. I have to get rid of this spider. And by rid of, I mean toss outside. We don't kill in this house. I still haven't processed what I just read. I haven't processed that at all. Imagine opening up to someone and they're like, I'm gonna get you pregnant. Like... Yeah, so I've just been really lonely because, my entire family died in a car crash and, like, I've just been having a really hard time. I'm gonna get you pregnant. What kind of solution is that? I don't understand. Also, that would do the opposite of comfort me. I don't want to have a kid. I just lost my family in an entire car accident. You think I want the burden of bearing a child? When she thinks he's just a spoiled billionaire, but he's just as nerdy as her and they play cat board games together? What is a cat board game? I'm invested. I'm interested. I want to play a cat board game. Sign me up. Where do I buy it? Okay, so I have questions about the title of the book. I don't want to reveal the author, but I don't like that. Oh, more multiple boyfriends, okay. She bakes cookies for her 3 boyfriends, and they love them. I'm not gonna put this out there into the universe by reading that out loud. I'm gonna need therapy after this video. Intensive amounts of therapy. When she thinks she's too strange to ever be in a normal relationship. 3 touch-starved billionaires looking for a fake girlfriend. Why is it always 3 men? Why not 3 women? She tries to win over the grumpy detective with cookies, but he's cruel to her and she leaves crying. Everybody take your bets now. Is she about to get hit by a car? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. When he goes outside, he realizes with horror that she's been hit by a car. I get that they will connect, but how many times are you gonna push this woman being hit by a car? If you bet that she was hit by a car, you win. What do you win? The chance to subscribe, of course. When someone called her kitten ugly, how dare you? So her stalker blasts the person with a shotgun. Do I disagree with this? How are you gonna be out here bullying a kitten? When she opens up to him and tells him that she lost her entire family in a car crash, this is just gonna be reiteration, but await the horrors. He vows to breed her and give her a new one. Like, who? Total lack of empathy on his part is so funny. She finds out her crush is unaliving people. Her forgiving him after he rescues a kitten for her. Well, that makes everything okay, right? You rescue a cat and all is forgiven for slaughtering people. That's how that works, right? Her obsessed boyfriend unalives her co-worker, so she tells him they're breaking up. You're insane. This is done, all of it. Sorry, sweetheart. This is a two-person decision now, and I vote no. She's upset that he broke into her house while she was asleep. But she catches feelings when she sees he stocked her fridge with fancy cheeses. I don't get the obsession with that! When he holds her hostage, but is worried she's not eating enough. What a kind and caring man. He cooks her incredible pancakes, and they eat them together. I love the concept of being held hostage and being force-fed pancakes! It's so good! What? When it's her first kiss and she thinks he doesn't like it, so she tries to apologize with a fake smile. Yeah. Him, don't ever use that fake voice or give me a fake smile. You don't have to hide from me. Then he what? She's hit in the face by a prison guard just for doing her job. The inmate that she's been secretly sleeping with unalives the guard with a power cord. Maybe this is the kind of person you might not want to be involved with. Just a thought, just, you know, just an idea. Also, isn't that, like, strongly illegal to sleep with an inmate? She finds out the guy she's sleeping with is a serial unaliver. Him mocking his victims by asking them for dating advice. Solid story! Where can I read this immediately? Wait. I low-key just did the JoJo Siwa thing. I'm gonna click on the link tree and see where this takes me. Wow, so I just opened up, a sample of one of their stories, and they say the name Devin so many times. Devin squeaks behind me as I kneel on the cafe floor. Devin's white eyes are mournful. Devin, stop, I'm fine. But Devin's sweet omega scent is still soured? Devin, it's fine. Skylar looks to me, then back at Devin. Devin, let me handle this. If there's a problem, I should be the one solving it, not Skylar or Devin. Why are we saying Devin so many times? Okay, well, I've been recording for a long time. Yeah, they just started repeating the same post over and over again at the end, so we ran out of stuff to read, really. Yeah, you know, the thing is, I myself am actually a writer. I've never talked about this on the channel before. I have been writing since I was a kid, really. The interest really began to take off for me as a teenager, and now as an adult, I still write books. Mostly just for my own enjoyment, but maybe I'm gonna do something with it one day, I don't know. That'd be cool. So, I kind of look at these things from the perspective of a writer, and you know, if you're into these things, you do you. Ain't nobody judging, but it's really hard to come across these accounts just naturally, organically, and read this and be like, people are actually reading this. People are publishing this. People are making money off stories like this. This person has 12,000 followers, and it's not to say that their writing is awful necessarily, but it feels like, this has been discussed before, how a lot of published books now don't really have, like, this strong driving plot. A lot of them kind of feel very akin to what you would find on Character AI or on Wattpad. And they're just driven to be spicy stories or erotic stories. Like, good storytelling has kind of died. I'm going off on a rant. If you're into this, that's fine. But I'm just viewing this from the perspective of a writer. and from someone who's been very into storytelling for as long as I can remember. I'm not saying that I'm good, but it's really hard reading these things and trying to take it seriously, and I just can't. And some of those things were seriously disgusting. We're gonna keep this account anonymous on lockdown because I don't want to make it seem like I'm judging or harassing these people. You know, if you want to post this stuff and you make money off of it, Godspeed, truly, at the end of the day. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you all here next time.